What is up, guys? Welcome to the introduction episode for our Dynasty football franchise here in College Football 26. I'm here to give you guys the history and the backstory of our Keystone Valley Iron Hounds here in Ridgeland, Pennsylvania. The school was founded in 1873 off the backs of steel workers and railroad workers in Pennsylvania. A select group of men and women came together and decided to start a college here in Ridgeland, in their small town, to kind of delay having to join the workforce of their brothers, fathers, and grandfathers working in the steel mills or working on the railroads and repair shops. The, the school's football program has had its ups and downs over the years, not really being able to find its footing until the early 70s to mid 90s when they hired Keystone Valley's legendary head coach, Clayton Brick Hallsbrook, but every player just called him Coach Brick, who helped build the culture and winning ways for the Iron Hounds, winning 16 Division III Northeastern Athletic Conference championships in his 25 years of coaching. The team has always rallied around his motto of iron built, not bought, even hanging that motto on a big metal sheet right outside their locker room, and players tap it every time they head out to the practice field and head out for a game. Now, in present day, the school has seemed to luck up in the right situation as Temple has decided to discontinue its football program, and as the FBS and D1 football is looking for a team to come replace them, at the FBS level, the Iron Hounds jumped on the opportunity, getting help from their new sponsor and booster in Sheetz gas stations. They've also, the timing was perfect as they just recently hired Brick's grandson, Brendan Hallbrooks, to bring in that passion and old school heavy run game that his grandfather has modeled, bring his own modern new age spin to the offense. As the team makes this big jump into the FBS levels and to battle with the big dogs, we're hoping Keystone Valley can make a big splash at the next level and overcome any challenges along the way. Now, some of the challenges that are presented to them are some of their three rivalry games. They'll have a rivalry with Penn State that'll be dubbed the Foundry Fight. They'll have a rivalry game every other year with Pitt called the Steel State Showdown. And every year they'll have their rivalry with Delaware called for the Riverland Rivalry. Now, Coach Hallbrook has come out and said, unlike most universities, one of his biggest goals is to build the opportunity for some of the current guys on the roster to be able to enter the portal or even make a name for themselves here at Keystone Valley. He wants to give every player the opportunity not just to graduate, but to chase bigger and better opportunities if they want to go play for these bigger teams, make it to the league. He's all for it because he believes that every player deserves the opportunity to have their light shine at the biggest stage. And for the guys, as he continues to build this program and bring relevancy at the new D1 level, he hopes to bring a good consistency and love to his players. Some marquee players are quarterback David Cater, who was a JUCO transfer junior, who by day delivered truck parts, by night he was shredding up defenses at the JUCO level. Our next highlight player is Marcus Tyson, who's just a big body bowling ball out there. 6'2", 235 pounds. Is not going to be a good guy you want to really tackle a lot of. So hopefully he can wear down defenses and make the game very easy for our quarterback and our wide receivers. Our next highlight player is wide receiver KJ Jet Marlowe, 6'1", 187-pound wide receiver, is a former track star in high school. Really started playing wide receiver once he came to college here at Keystone Valley. who's a speed demon, deep threat nightmare, but still has to refine some of his route running and catching abilities here at the next level. But yes, ton of room to improve, only being a sophomore. So the sky is the limits for KJ here at Keystone Valley. Now to some of our defensive stars. We have a walk-on freshman, middle linebacker Calvin Morgan, who has high motor, great character guy. He just has to build up his little bit of his size and his skills here at the collegiate level. Hopefully, get him in the weight room and he can hopefully lead the nation in tackling one year. But he still has a lot of room to try to improve and get better, and hopefully, he can earn his scholarship here at Keystone Valley. Our next defensive player is safety Travion Lockett, former basketball guard who made the switch to safety as he didn't get any basketball offers. He's a ball hawk with great jumping ability and hits like a linebacker. Hopefully, a lot of buzz that he could potentially be Defensive Player of the Year here in the MAC. Our next defensive highlight has to be our best player on our team, Big Mo Maliake, who's a Nigerian transfer who didn't start playing football until his freshman year here at Keystone Valley. He didn't have the academics coming to America, so that's why he never went to any of the bigger universities. But once he came to Keystone and decided he wanted to be part of the football team to, meet new people and have a group of friends, he was a lightning rod of untapped potential. And he's turned into a 6'6", 320-pound defensive tackle ready to stuff the run. And don't let him land on your quarterback. He might break his arm or his leg. That's how big of a guy and a difference maker he is here at Keystone Valley. Our last highlight goes to our cornerback, Jalen Cruz, who's a one-star lockdown corner. He wants to prove why a lot of these universities better watch out, because if he's on your wide receiver one, wide receiver two, he's planning on locking him up and show him why so many schools shouldn't have passed on him coming out of high school. But that will do it, guys, for the very first introduction episode to our Keystone Valley Dynasty here in college football 26.